Hello and welcome back. I'm Jodi Cleghorn, and every Wednesday I read the first page of one of my stories from my collection, This Once Precious Life. Uh, so we do that by dipping into Marcy, where all the story titles are, and makes it very easy to choose. So you will notice behind, I'm not at home at the moment. I'm down the road house sitting and dog sitting for friends. So I have this lovely backdrop for the next couple of Wednesdays. My partner was away in Sydney 2 nights ago, and I was down here. So Lilith has moved out of her little alcove on our sliding door, and she's now positioned quite prominently on one of the walls. So, yes. So, thank you for everyone who has asked a little bit more about Lilith. Um, Looks like she is definitely going to choose to be the fourth semi permanent member of our household. And banded huntsmans live to be 2 years old. So, she's obviously fully grown right now. So, she could be hanging around for quite a while. She's very much an exercise in exposure therapy. Dave is terrified of spiders, but he's getting used to her. And I'm not real great with spiders, not when they're this size. um, but yes, for the next 3 and a bit weeks, I don't have to worry about Lilith. So, brings us to Marcy and today's story. Let's see what we've got. She Would Be Grass. She Would Be Grass is a teeny tiny little story. It's microfiction. I think it comes in at about 125 words. It was written for an incredible poster project that my friend Emily Craven did with If Books. I think back in 2014, it may have been, where all of these stories were built on the stories that came before. This beautiful poster, looks like a tree. Um, this story was written for that project. It did not get into that project. And it was inspired uh, by the experience of a friend's mum who, in her 60s, was caught in a semi abusive relationship, I guess, where he had a long term girlfriend. Everyone in the village knew he had this girlfriend, but he refused to get a divorce. And so my friend's mother was caught in this difficult and despairing situation. So She Would Be Grass was came from that. 17, and it's so short you may get the entire thing. Yes, it only is one page. So here we go. She Would Be Grass. 7 days straight it rained, walls of water interspersed with the dark heaviness that hung from the sky. The dead lawn became a swamp, laced with the black lines from the posties' tyres. On the 8th day, the rain stopped. Light and heat returned. Judah's husband came downstairs, kissed her cheek, as if their tempest was nothing more than a cloud passing across the sun. But they'd fought in squalls for years now, him wanting to leave, her demanding he stay. She could remember how her heart was before it dulled and fell apart, before she forgot she had once been special, been someone. Before pride wrought a slow death of everything that mattered, before loyalty had washed her grey. On the 9th day, green patches of turf appeared. Grass was resilient, Judah thought. She would be grass. On the 10th day, she wiped the decades and dust from her suitcase, set aside the memories of what might have been to pack only the necessities, leaving plenty of room for sunshine. That she would be grass. From my collection, This Once Precious Life. You can get your own copy of This Once Precious Life to read ahead, or usually I say to finish the story, but she's a one-page story, this one. You can find out more details about this at jodicleghorn.com, JODICLEGHORN, where you can buy the hardback from me, or there are links to your favourite online retailers. And I'll be back next Thursday. Goodbye.